Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you again today. This is episode 3. If you have not seen this series of Kiana's thoughts, how sporadic they may be, if you haven't seen my series on this, then check out episode 2 and check out episode 1. What I'll try to do is I'll try to link them all underneath of the videos. That way you can just see some of my thoughts. Sometimes funny, sometimes sad, sometimes thought provoking, um, sometimes deep, sometimes not. So, this thought of the day: how come other big girls would put down another big girl with the quickness? Let's just not sugarcoat it. You fat and you putting down another fat chick. Why? Do you not think that she gets enough of that? Do you not know that she knows that she's fat? After all, I'm pretty sure you know that you fat. You know you got muffin top. You know you got wiggle wobble. You know you got jello. You know you got jigglypuff. You know you got all those things. So why do you have to be transparent and try to put your own insecurities off on somebody else? Why do you have to be transparent? And in order to deflect your insecurities, in order to, so people won't necessarily see, but this is the thing. I'm going to elaborate on that in a minute. Smart, wise, grown women, we see it. We recognize it. So you're not playing nobody but yourself. You're actually making yourself look silly, and you're actually making yourself more transparent. You're making yourself obvious. Now, to the chick that just walking around with her head up in the clouds, the one that ain't lived, ain't never been there, done that, ain't never seen nothing, don't know nothing but silly stuff. Her mind on a whole nother different priority list. She ain't gonna know. She ain't gonna recognize it. But to a real woman, a grown woman, you make yourself look silly. What you're doing is, because you're insecure about what you feel about yourself, what others have tried to make you feel, and evidently it wind up working. What you're doing is you're trying to highlight the sister next to you, the one that maybe 10, 15, 20 pounds heavier than you. I'd say even 50 pounds heavier than you. Which you're trying to either use her as like pushing her forward and like, yeah, see, I'm better than her because you see or think that you're better than her. Maybe you're shaped differently. And that's another thing. Just because you shape differently don't mean that you still ain't fat. You fat. You just shape differently than the next sister. That's all it is. But when y'all both get on that scale, even though she's shaped, maybe she's shaped like a triangle, and maybe you shaped like an hourglass. But when both of y'all get on that scale, it don't say total weight hourglass, total weight triangle, total weight square. What it says is total weight 250. That's what it said. Straight across the board. So stop putting down. Big girls, please, please, please. Stop putting down another big chick. Stop. Stop. Now, my motto is stop wasting your energy putting down any chick. Why? Because it's wasted energy. Spend that time on something that can further you. Spend that time on making you better, making you flyer, furthering your education, building a business, going back to school, spending more time with your children, going on a date or being romantic with your husband. Spend that energy on that. Stuff that can actually make a difference in your life. That's my motto. Fat, skinny, tall, short, whatever. Stop doing it. But right now, this video is for my big girls. Big girls. Stop putting down another big chick just because you may be big, and built differently. You may be top heavy and small at the bottom, and she may be the opposite. Small at the top and huge down the bottom. Stop putting her down because of it. Because guess what? The person right behind you is looking at you and putting you down. Now, the other thought I have about that is not only the chick that do that, she's showing and being transparent about her own insecurities, but I think that also women do it because they may see something in that big girl that they talking about that they lack. Yeah. I've seen it. It's a lot of women that's not that cute in the face that always want to put. I'm talking about big girls now. She a big girl. She dress her butt off, but she ain't that pretty in the face. I'm just being honest, and I can only say this because I'm talking about people that have done this to me in my own life, growing up and stuff. She ain't that cute in the face, but they'll put down the big girl. They'll put down the big girl that got it going on in the face. They'll put her down, and then you turn around, and then you be like, that's why. That's why. And again, wise women, grown women, smart women, they recognize these things. It's always the big loud girl, the big girl that's loud, not that attractive, and she the first one. Oh, in high school, she be the first one. The first one in line, ready to talk about the big girl that always look pulled together and got a cute face. Oh, she always. You know why? Because what she's doing is she's trying to take your focus and your attention off of the big girl that has it pulled together. Yes, she's a big girl, but she uses what she has and she works with what she has. And she may have that face and you don't. And she is the main one in the bunch that's trying to take the attention and the focus off of the big girl that they in people's head is saying, oh, she a big girl, but yeah, we always get that you're a big girl, but that's a whole nother episode, okay? But you always get the people that's saying she a big girl, but that sister knows how to pull it together. That girl, the face is always beat. Stuff like that. Oh, the sister hair is always flawless, okay? Yeah. So what they gonna do is they gonna make sure, because they know people thinking this. Yeah. Haters ain't stupid. Haters, oh, they ain't stupid. They stupid with their delivery. They stupid with being transparent. But see, they go by the bulk, and the bulk of people can't notice someone being transparent. The bulk of people, they go along with the masses, and the bulk of people are followers. So that's who they target. That's their audience. Okay, they're not that worried about the wise woman. They're not that worried about the woman that knows, because see, the wise woman, the woman that's on her grown woman, the woman on that status level, she not gonna voice it. She not gonna really say much about it to try to call you out on it. She not gonna say much. That's the wise woman. That's the one on her grown woman time. She not gonna even call you out on it. So people don't really worry too much about the grown woman, the one on her grown woman status or level. They're not worried about her, because see, she's the type that she just gonna be like this. She's just gonna sit back and listen to you and watch you, and she gonna give you this look. You know what I mean? Girl, I see what you're doing. I recognize what this is. You're actually weak. You're weak because you have to do these tactics to try to elevate yourself. rather than being elevated by just who you are. Yeah, that's the strong woman. That's the woman on her grown woman time. But see, they like to focus on they, meaning the haters. They like to focus on the ones that they know that will fall for their okey doke. You understand what I'm saying? They like to focus on those because that's their audience. So, just my thought. Just something for you to sip on when you drink that bottled water. Big girls, come on. Come on. We can do better. We are better. Stop having these insecurities. Stop. Because even though we're laughing and joking, and even though I called you out, now let me tell you how you go beyond that. Let me tell you how you grow beyond that. You are worth more than that. Just because your flesh, you may have more flesh than the next chick. Okay. Does that make you less valuable? Does that make you less than a person? Stop putting your value on your flesh. Stop. Until you do that, sister, you won't arrive. You won't grow. And you'll still be that loud, fat chick in high school that is seeking an audience. You'll still be her. But you'll be her at 35, at 45, at 55. It gets old. And the older you get, the older and wiser your audience gets. Eventually, even the ones that follow you, even the ones that cheer you on, even them, even those women will grow and arrive and recognize your issues, recognize your insecurities, and recognize why you have done this all along. You are worth more than that, more than what you think. Your value, your real value, is way beyond your flesh. And sister, I hope one day that you will see that. Because me and a bunch of other women is sitting in the background looking just like this. On that note, I love you all. Be blessed.